Hello, my name is Susan and I am a healer and a teacher, and it's time to talk about the heart chakra. I've been sitting on this one for 2 or 3 weeks now because I had lessons to learn and things to heal. More on that later. Heart chakra is green and it's December the 13th, 2020. So I scoured my house, couldn't find anything green. Think primary colors when you're thinking about the colors of the chakra. Well, I went on a walk today and look what I found. This beautiful bush that's by the river still has green. And I thought, perfect. Perfect. Mother Nature provides, doesn't she? Heart chakra, number 4. I did an overview on the chakras, so if you're new to all that and you want to get a better understanding over all of what chakras are, check that video out. I'll link it below. So 4 is the bridge between the upper 3 and the lower 3. Lower 3 are those in the physical, in our bodies, in present time, and the upper 3 are associated with creativity and some of that second chakra, but also just connection to spirit, so vision and spiritual practice and feeling connected to the creator and so on. So the heart chakra, which is right here at the heart's to the left, but chakra's right in the middle. They're centers of energy. They run up and down the middle of the body, and the heart is right in the middle. So the issues associated with the heart chakra are love and trust for the most part. As I've said in some of the other videos, each chakra is like a database, and it contains all the information about us personally, about what's going on with those specific issues. So if you want some better understanding on, for example, love and trust, then you can go to your chakra, or have somebody who can do that go to your chakra and see what your chakra has to say. There's also great healing there for those issues. So sort of went down that rabbit hole, and there's ducks coming. I just have to catch the ducks. I don't know if you can see them. They're kind of up the stream a ways. It's so beautiful here. It's about to snow, and winter's my favorite time, so we're almost there. Winter solstice is coming up. All right, heart chakra, rabbit hole. So I've been teaching chakras for eons, and I thought this would be real quick and easy. No. Because my intention's always to heal and to learn more, and by golly, that's exactly what happened. So I'm not going to go into all the goodies that I learned about myself, but I will tell you one aspect that I hadn't heard before. And this is not an all-encompassing video on the chakras, so if this calls to you, please take a class in them or go read about them. If you're visual like me, pull up some pictures so you know what that looks like. And so this is just a thumbnail sketch and a little bit more about my journey. What happened was I was having some real issues about safety. Pretty much I've spent most of my career, in my life, feeling attacked spiritually, and a lot of that was because I didn't know what to do to protect myself. I hadn't been taught, had some really bad experiences in the beginning, about 30 plus years ago, and they taught me that I didn't know what I was doing, that I wasn't hanging around people that really knew what to do, and that I was getting myself in trouble. So that's a whole nother book, not just a chapter, a book. But if this is an issue for you, there are things you can do, especially if you're an empath and you're picking up a lot on other people's emotions. If you can see spirits and deal with spirits or extraterrestrials, or any of these entities that are going on. And there's a lot of nuance about that. They don't all fit into one category. So learn your shit. Learn what you're doing. If you're going to get into this stuff, be very careful, because you can hurt yourself and you can hurt others. I know this from personal experience. But on the flip side of that, I also don't want to scare you. It's so easy to get protection. We have our guides and our helpers around us at all times, and they definitely want to help us, and they are powerful enough to help us. All we have to do is ask. But that also is another class. I'll probably do one or several on just protection alone because it's so important. But ask. That's the nutshell version of that class is ask. Our helpers and our our guides are there. Even the earth can be very protecting. So ask for help. If you're feeling something's sketchy going on, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's from a human. I don't know if it's spirits. A lot of us can walk into a room and it's like, this is not good. I need to get out of here. Trust that, but also, ask for help. Oh, more ducks. They're probably looking for food, which I don't have any. So they're just going to have to get my love and adoration. You're beautiful. That's duck adoration. Protection. So I've been opening up to ETs lately. This has been calling to me. I've been working with a coalition for about 3 years they say they're from all over the place, and they feel so good to me. Their energy is of high vibration, of light and love. They are so respectful, which is the hallmark. If a spirit or entity or an ET of any kind is scaring you, that is a huge red flag that they are not respectful. Walk away. Do not even have a conversation. Do not. Let them be respectful to you, or do not play. I'd say that with humans too, but that's another video. I learned a lot about boundaries from working with spirits. It's the same rules apply. So I've been opening up more to the ETs. I'm going once a week with some friends up to actually get visuals of them, which is pretty cool. If you are interested in that, you can check out Dr. Stephen Greer, Greer. I don't think there's an E on the end. Sorry. I can put a link down below. He even has an app so that you can connect people in your area that are looking to do this. His movie just came out about what's it called? Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind. So, fifth kind is human-initiated contact with ETs. We're tired of waiting for the government to say what we all know, that we're not alone in this universe. I mean, that's ludicrous. That's ludicrous. And there's been, a concentrated effort since the 40s to shame anyone who sees, thinks, or feels or has an experience with these things. So enough of that. We are so past that. We are bypassing all of those shenanigans, and we're just going straight to the source. So again, make sure that you're dealing with the highest vibration folks up there, and we're just going to see more. We're going to see more and more of this. So if you want to connect with people in your area, then you can get the app or whatever way works for you. I'm not working for Dr. Greer, so I don't think in it for the money. He's just trying to connect people, which is what I am. I'm a connector. I'm a gatherer. So we meet outside. We socially distance. We're very responsible, but also, especially as we move into the winter months, and we as humans have to connect, and the energy of the world is about connecting, and so figure out a way. If it's online, if it's walk in the park 6 feet apart, who cares? Just be I'm a nurse, right? So masking and distance, that's a no-brainer. If this is a virus, and we think that it is, just be smart. Protect yourself, protect others. Oh my gosh, that's a whole nother story. My point is that we can connect and be healthy and responsible. Protection. So in doing all that, I sort of opened myself up to some stuff, and I'm learning on a deeper level who I'm wanting to contact and who I want to deal with, and how to protect myself from those that have, shall we say, intentions that are not mine, that are not for my highest and best good. So we don't have to put up with that crap. We just do not. So my big thing the last, 2-3 weeks has been protection. How do I protect myself in this new realm on a different level? And Who knew that I would find it in the heart chakra? That still blows my mind. I'm still sitting with this. I wasn't ready to do this video because I'm still processing all this stuff that I've been learning. But I found green. So what can I do? Here we go. Let's get some green in here. Heart chakra. Wow, what a powerhouse. So I did multiple meditations and journeys to the heart, and my heart, which has that information about me, right? It's about me, my personal information. And sort of what evolved over time was this sense of part of love and trust is about, do I feel safe? Right? They kind of all go hand in hand. And if I'm not feeling safe, how am I supposed to trust? I don't think that's doable. I don't think we should even try. Let's get to the trust. Let's get to the protection. Because when we are in that space, then our heart opens. You know, I've had my heart broken romantically and by friends, you know, stab in the back, all that crap. We've all gone through it. And if you haven't, then blessings on you. I'm glad you haven't, because it's painful. And so over the years as an energy worker, and I would go through these experiences and it would literally feel like my heart was physically broken. Painful, physically painful. You know, as a nurse, I'm going, how is that possible that I could feel physical pain from an emotional experience like this? And so what I started doing was paying attention to myself and others when I work with clients, but especially myself. I'm always the first guinea pig. Is what's going on with the flow of my heart chakra when I went through those heartbreaking experiences, you know, devastating experiences. And sure enough, the flow was cramped down, darn near stopped. No wonder it was painful. That is painful. And so, again, how do we love? Open up that heart chakra, get it flowing like the river. See, that's healthier water when it's moving. If it gets dammed up, then it becomes putrefied. Same thing with energy throughout the body, not just in the chakras. But we're talking about heart chakra. So how in these moments of devastation in my life could I get my heart chakra to do that? And that was a process. And really at the heart of it was not forgiving them, because there really was nothing to forgive in my book. They, you know, what we send out comes back to us. And everything around us is just a mirror about what's going on in here. And so, but what I did need to forget was myself. Why did I put myself in that situation? Why didn't I see those red flags sooner? Why didn't I speak up for myself sooner? Or whatever the situation was. And so it was about me learning to trust me. And then what happened was I started to love me because I could trust me. And then I could be in the middle of a bunch of yahoos who were clueless or even hurtful to me or to others. And I don't have to approve or even play, but I might have to rub shoulders with them from time to time just because that's what life is. And I don't have to let that kind of activity around me, hatred, anger, whatever it is, you know, downright focused evil intention that exists. I don't have to let any of that affect the flow of my heart chakra. I can still be safe, and I can still flow my heart open and wide to myself first and foremost, to all that is around me, Mother Earth, my fellow humans, my fellow ETs. I get to just love and not let anything affect me. Because when I close my heart down and that flow slows and crimps and cramps, it causes me pain, and I am no longer in a place where I'm able to do any good to anyone, least of all myself. So practice that a little bit. Think about the flow of your heart, what opens it, what closes it, what feels like pain, what feels like bliss. I wish you well. If you're looking for a one-on-one session, all of that information is on my website, Intuitive Explorations with Susan Fullmer. I also have classes, but as I always say, it doesn't have to be me. Just go find it. It's out there. Ask for it, and you'll know where to go to learn these things. Blessings.